It was about 6 years ago that I got my first job managing a branch. Now, it was uniquely small. It was me, the sole producer, and 3 tellers who did about 4,000 transactions a month. For those of you who don't know, that is not a lot. It was a great team. I had known them for several years. They were experienced tellers, which all helped to make us immediately successful. We were in the top 5 or top 10 of each of our metrics. Every week, I got a sales report that said I was doing a good job, and I accepted that. We finished that year #1 in the rankings, so I was happy. My team was happy, and my boss was happy. Well, that next year, I got a promotion. I went from leading a team of 3 to now a team of 12. I realized that unlike my previous branch, the goals were much larger than I alone could affect. I knew that I would have to rely on coaching much more than I had previously. Again, I was set up with a great team, but this time we were not immediately successful. 1 month goes by, and we were not hitting our goals. 2 months goes by, we're not on pace for our goals, and I have not seen a top 10 list for this team. The quarter ends, we did not hit our goal. We did not make a top 10 list. My associates weren't hitting their individual goals. Customer service was down. Morale was down. 3 more months go by with the same results, and I'm stressed. I tried not to take it out on my team because I truly believed they were a good team. But I didn't know how to gauge myself if I wasn't on that top 10 list. I was frustrated, and I was doubting my ability as a leader and as a coach. How did I just a few months ago go from being ranked in the top to now being ranked so low that I couldn't even see the top 10 list? I recognized that previously that sales report was my crutch. Because I got a report each week that said I was doing a good job, I never had to be introspective about my ability or process as a leader. Well, during this time, my boss was supportive. He offered encouragement, extra resources. He believed I could do the job, but I was doubting my ability. And then something changed. No, I did not get fired. But back up 6 months ago when I got this new larger branch, one of my associates came to me with a personal issue. They were open, they wanted me to be aware. And of course, I listened. I offered support, words of encouragement. I offered work flexibility, and I checked in on them along the way. I didn't think much about it because it seemed like the right thing to do. Well, at this point, 2 quarters in, they came back into my office to let me know they had made it through the worst of their issue. They wanted me to know how much they appreciated my support and that it had really made the world a difference to them during that time. Well, like a bolt of lightning, it was clear to me that I was so stressed out about the sales report that I wasn't paying attention to my associates except in that extreme circumstance. I realized that I was responsible for the work happiness of the people that worked for me. That the buck stopped with me. It didn't rely on HR or my boss or anyone else to affect this team. This was my branch and my work environment. It took me 6 months, but I finally realized that I could not rely solely on that sales report or the metrics to recognize my team, because in doing so, I was leaving the majority of them out. We need to recognize the value in all of our associates, and that way we can help them be more successful. So I changed a few things. First, my new priority became creating a closer work family. I wanted to make this the best place for me and my team to come to work every day. I added fun and team building, even breakfast, to my team calendar. I changed the way I was coaching. I wasn't just coaching on the sales metrics or where we were in relationship to the goals. I started talking about strengths. I asked them what they liked about their job, what they didn't like about it, and what they wanted to do. We started talking about value. For example, one of my bankers' value to the team was her knowledge of loans in relationship with underwriters. Another associate's value was that they were the first one to get to work every day and knew every customer's name. I started taking a more collaborative approach to sales. I assigned goals and tasks based on what my team liked to do or what they were good at. a few things started to happen. My team got along better. Because we were talking about value, they not only recognized it in themselves, but they began recognizing it in their coworkers. We were a closer team. Morale picked up. Customer service picked up. Sales picked up. By the end of that third quarter, my team was successful. More importantly, they were having fun, and they felt secure in their role in my team. And I think because they had that taste of success and that security, they were able to challenge themselves, work outside of their comfort zone, and be successful in ways they never thought possible. Now my team has exceeded their goals every quarter. I now lead a team of 24, so by nature of the numbers, the majority of them are going to be left off a top 10 list. Can I expect that associate to be engaged if they don't know their value and role in my team? I know that all of you are not in a sales environment, but I believe that everyone and every team can exceed their goals if we just change our priority and put our people first. Thank you.